His name is Jay.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and He was God in the beginning. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and He was God in the beginning. Was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and He was God in the beginning. The Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and He was God in the beginning. The Word, and the Word was
King Jesus.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He is not a God, He is the only God. He was God in the beginning, and He's the God in the middle. He'll be the God in the end. He's the God who spoke, and galaxies came to being. He's the God who spoke, and made everything that you've seen. And the climax is creation. He created every human being. He did not create everything to lord over them, but to love them and share His goodness with them. So He spoke and made every living thing. But the one thing that He shaped with His hands is you and me. He said to rule over creation is the animals, give them a name. But He said don't eat off of this one tree, and freedom of choice came. We can love our God and obey, or we can stab Him in the back and choose death by decay. Well, what did we choose? We ate off that tree, broke God's heart like some fools. Our eyes became open as we stood in our shame, evil in our hearts causing each other pain. See, what happened at this point is what changed history. Mankind became separated from our almighty King. No longer were we covered by His loving hand. We tried to hide with fig leaves, but that wouldn't stand. Next time we saw God, He had to cover us with the land. Fast forward a couple chapters, we meet a man named Abraham. And when he believed God, his name became Abraham. Right then and there we see a covenant of faith began. So God declared Abraham righteous because he believed God's ways were better than anything he could think. But still, this world remained in bondage to sin. But at this moment with this man, we see God's redemptive plan begin. You see, because God is so holy, good, loving, and right, nothing that's evil can stand in His sight. That means everything that sins deserves to die. But God in His love knew our belief wasn't enough, so He sent His Son to walk amongst us as innocent as a lamb does. See, the Son took Himself of His godliness, took the body He created, showed man all His friendliness. The Son lived a perfect life because of what He thought each man was worth. He died to sin His death to show what everyone deserves. But because He was perfect, the life that He took spared all of our lives so our names could be found in the Lamb's book. So if we believe in what His Son did on the cross, by faith in His blood, our lives won't be lost. And just to show His grace to the ones that He bought, He raised from the grave 3 days after the cross.